Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys. My name is Eric Pate. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk Racing with Eric Pate. I'm your host, Eric Pate. Topics, and we're going to be talking about quite a few things today. We got pretty much full show. We'll probably have maybe 20 minutes worth of talking today. Now, there's a couple things included in here. I did not say lap 157 or the Cup Series finish, but we are going to talk about those. We're going to go through the race results at Talladega. I am going to read them slowly. Now, I have it in order based off of how they finished. So I would say in blah, in blah, in blah, in blah, in blah, in blah. Top 10 in each series. Our winner reminder, pit road timing lines is going to be our education. Effective today, we're going to be having an education portion of the show. Well, effective last week. And my picks for Dover, Cup Series only. Go for the picks. Let's get going. What is Dash for Cash? Let me remind you what it is. It is a lot like the All-Star race. We will have the Cup Series actual All-Star race here in just about 4 weeks. How you win it is you have to be... Now, to qualify for it, 4 drivers are decided based off of the finishing order, finishing results from the previous race. To win it is you have to be the first Dash for Cash driver to the line. If you win the Dash for Cash, you automatically qualify for the next Dash for Cash event. Until Dash for Cash concludes for that season. It's usually run 4 races consecutive. This year, our 4 lucky winners were Martinsville, Texas, Talladega, and Dover. Dover will be our last Dash for Cash race. Brian Sieg won the Dash for Cash. He's automatically in for the Dash for Cash this week at Dover. The other 3 drivers participating for it are Jesse Love, Riley Hurst, and Anthony Alfredo. Whoever wins the Dash for Cash at Dover does not automatically qualify for the first Dash for Cash event next year. So, just letting you know. Let's talk about the lap 157 wreck. After a strategy call for 7 of the 8 Toyotas, a crash wiped out. I said all 4, but did wipe out 4 of them. They include Denny Hamlin. If you see any names in bold from now on in this series, if you see any names in bold, they were my picks. If you see them all caps in bold, they were on the pole winner. Now, if they were the pole winner, they would be all caps bolded and highlighted. Bubba Wallace also included one of Denny Hamlin's drivers, Bubba Wallace, Eric Jones, and John Hunter Nemechek. All 4 were shortly released from the infield care center. If you have to get out of your car in the middle of a race due to an accident, you do have to go to the infield care center, unless NASCAR parks you. Jones still felt discomfort, went back to the infield care center. They told him to go to an area hospital. He was later released from the area hospital to where he went to a hospital. He went to go see the NASCAR doctors in Charlotte. It was determined that he has a compression fracture. I probably spelled compression wrong. And he'll be sidelined for the race at Dover. He will be on the pit box according to Bob Cockris. He will be on the pit box. Let's take a look about what happened here. By the way, we're looking at 3 different videos today. I will include a link to all 3. This is video number 1. All 3 are muted for copyright purposes. Alright. So, Eric Jones is getting a little bit of a push by Bubba Wallace. He gets turned by Bubba Wallace, and it did not look like a good hit to Eric Jones. And that ended, of course, like I mentioned, it ended his day. It also ended the day of Bubba Wallace, the 42 car in the 11. I want to see how the 11 got involved here. Because it's kind of obvious to see how Nemechek and Jones and Wallace were involved. I'm trying to figure out how the 11 got involved in this. I think he even got some contact from somebody, but they didn't show me a camera angle there. Yeah. Let's talk about the last lap when the white flag waved for lap 188 of 188 to begin. So we did finish in regulation. Surprisingly, we finished in regulation. It was only time for some chaos to erupt. This whole race was pretty much relaxed. McDowell and Reddick were side by side. McDowell managed to clear Reddick off after a shove from Kozlowski as they were going down the Alabama gang superstretch. Leaving him before Kozlowski had a run, he accidentally turned McDowell. 15 to 20 cars followed in, including Corey LaJoie riding the wall. His driver's side tires against the wall. Tyler Reddick ended up being the first car through, and he ended up being our race winner. So it took me a second to edit this to the way I want it. So let's take a look about what happened. So they're coming through the tri-oval, and we're going to watch the whole last lap here. The white flag waves, 1 lap to go. Sons by credit 1 bank on 9 o'clock night joy here because we were in regulation. And both McDowell and there's equal energy on both the inside and outside line of McDowell and Reddick, as now they're going down the Alabama gang superstretch. Then Kozlowski all of a sudden just got a full head of steam and gets a huge push. Looks like Noah Gregson had something to do with this, the 10 car, and huge head of steam to the 34. Noah Gregson comes with Kozlowski, and McDowell kind of gets a little too far out in front. At normal tracks, that's a good thing. About Talladega, that's a bad thing. McDowell tries to go up, so he goes back down. Kozlowski comes back down. He throws aggressive block, spins McDowell. Here comes Reddick, basically coming out of nowhere, and Reddick takes the checker flag to win the race. Now, they're going to show us a couple different camera angles here. So, again, Kozlowski's going to try to go up to go try to pass McDowell. McDowell's going to block, and then Kozlowski comes back down. McDowell comes down again, a little too aggressive. It kind of looked like Kozlowski spun him at first, but when he first started spinning, kind of looked like it was on his own, then got some contact. And you can see a bunch of cars just didn't pile in right here. I want to try to figure out, they said it was Corey LaJoie, but yeah, it did look like Josh Berry did ride the wall for a second. But like when he first started spinning, it looked like he was riding the wall here. But this was a pretty good, some pretty good hits for the driver of the 34, our pole winner. And let's watch the onboard from Joey Logano here. I haven't watched this camera angle yet. And it looks like Logano got some damage from it. Oh, he starts to spin here too. But we still can't see. Oh, I can kind of see it on the left, on the right side there, of like where there was a car riding the wall. Are they going to show us another angle here? I would like another angle. There we go. So the wreck already started. I want to try to see who rode the wall on their side. See if there's a way we can see that. Oh, yep, you can right there. Right there. And whoa, look like Barry went airborne for a second. But it does look like, I'm going to get a number here. Looks like the 7. Yes, it was LaJoie. Oh, that must have been a crazy ride for Corey LaJoie. And he got back on all fours and he walked out like nothing happened. I'm going to include a link to all 3 of these videos later at in the description below if you want to watch with the sound. So let's go ahead and go through our finishing results. Tyler Reddick, our winner, finishing second was Kozlowski. Finishing third was Noah Gregson. Finishing fourth was another winner I picked, Ricky Stenhouse. Finishing fifth was Alex Bowman. Anthony Alfredo finished sixth. Finishing seventh was William Byron. Finishing eighth was Todd Gilliland. 10th was Daniel Hamrick. 11th was Harrison Burton. Mark Trips drove it home to 11th. Chase Briscoe was 12th. Ross Chastain 13th. Ryan Flees 14th. Our next pick, Chase Elliott 16th. Josh Berry 17th. Carson Holtzevar 18th. 19th was Corey LaJoie. Joey Logano was 19th. Ryan Blaney was 20th. I lost count somewhere. Tyler Reddick won. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th. Okay, never mind. I skipped over a number somewhere. And Ryan Blaney came home 20th. Coming home 21st was Kyle Larson. Ty Gibbs 22nd. Next pick, 23rd with Austin Cindric. Cody Ware 24th. Chris Buescher 25th. Daniel Suarez 27th. Kyle Busch 28th. Champion Gisbergen 29th. Dean Smith 30th. Austin Dillon 31st. Michael McDowell 32nd. BJ McLeod 33rd. John Hunter Nemechek 34th. Justin Haley 35th. Eric Jones. Let me start. Kyle Larson was 21st. Ty Gibbs was 22nd. 23rd was Austin Cindric. Cody Ware was 24th. Chris Buescher was 25th. Daniel Suarez 26th. 27th was Kyle Busch. Shane Van Gisbergen was 28th. Dan Smith 29th. Austin Dillon 30th. Michael McDowell 31st. BJ McLeod 32nd. John Hunter Nemechek 33rd. Justin Haley 34th. Eric Jones 35th. Bubba Wallace 36th. Denny Hamlin 37th. And Christopher Bell finished dead last. Austin Cindric, Chase Elliott, William Byron, Ryan Blaney, Kyle Busch, Harrison Burton, Christopher Bell, Brad Keselowski, Tyler Reddick, and Alex Bowman was how Stage 1 ended. Stage 2 ended like this. Joey Logano, Austin Cindric, Kyle Larson, Austin Dillon, Ross Chastain, Tyler Reddick, Chris Buescher, Chase Elliott, Ryan Preece, and Ty Gibbs. They both ways I said it was the order they finished the stage in. How did my picks do? Brad Keselowski was second. So Ricky, you can barely see this. Ricky Stenhouse was fourth. Chase Elliott 16th. Joey Logano 19th. Ryan Blaney 20th. Austin Cindric 23rd. 27th was Kyle Busch. 37th was Denny Hamlin. Was Garrett in top 10 in the Cup Series? Right now they are looking like Kyle Larson is first. Mark Truex Jr. is second. Chase Elliott third. William Byron fourth. Tyler Reddick fifth. Denny Hamlin sixth. Ryan Blaney is seventh. Ty Gibbs is eighth. Ross Chastain 9th. And 10th is Alex Bowman. Ag Pro 300 results. I'm going to go right back on my bed for this one. Jesse Love was our winner. Riley Hurst was second. Third was Anthony Alfredo. Fourth was Leland Honeyman. Fifth was Brendan Poole. Sixth was Sheldon Creed. Seventh was Cesar Baccarelli. Eighth was Matt Benedetto. Ninth was Jeb Burton. 10th was Cole Custer. Mason Massey was 11th. Haley Deegan was 12th. Kyle Sieg was 13th. Austin Hill was 14th. Taylor Gray 15th. Josh Bilicki 16th. 17th was Ryan Sieg. He was our Dash for Cash winner. For this slide, the bold ones are the Dash for Cash. 17th was Joey. 18th was Joey Gaze. 19th was AJ Allmendinger. Josh Williams was 20th. 21st was Sidney Smith. 22nd was Shane Van Gisbergen. 23rd was Blaine Perkins. 24th was David Starr. Chandler Smith was 25th. Riley Ellis 26th. Kyle Weatherman 27th. Dawson Cran 28th. 29th Parker Kligerman. Parker Lesruff was 30th. 31st was Jordan Anderson. 32nd was Patrick Emmerling. 33rd was Brendan Jones. 34th was Ryan Truex. Sam Mayer was 35th. 36th was Jeffrey Earnhardt. 37th was Justin Allgaier. I swear there was a 38th guy, but I could have been wrong when I was making this PowerPoint yesterday. Our stage 1 finished like this. Jesse Love first, Parker Kligerman second, Austin Hill third, Chandler Smith fourth, AJ Allmendinger fifth, Ryan Truex sixth, Shane Van Gisbergen seventh, Brendan Jones eighth, Riley Hurst ninth, Cole Custer 10th. Austin Hill was first in stage 2, Jesse Love second, AJ Allmendinger third, Ryan Sieg fourth, Brendan Jones fifth, sixth was Chandler Smith, Parker Kligerman was 7th, Riley Hurst 8th, 9th was just Burton, and 10th was Cole Custer again. Our top 10 in the Xfinity Series were Chandler Smith, Cole Custer in second, Austin Hill is third, Jesse Love is fourth, Justin Allgaier fifth, sixth was Riley Hurst, seventh is AJ Allmendinger, eighth is Sammy Smith, Parker Cleveland ninth, Jordan Creed 10th. I think next up is our reminding of the winners. I'm doing this from most wins to least. Now, if they are tied with the least amount of wins, which I believe several drivers are, I just do it in an order from how they won. William Byron won the Daytona 500. Of course, at Daytona, that's why you don't see the word. That's why you don't see at Daytona as we will with the other tracks. He won his second win came at Echo Park Automotive Grand Prix at Circuits of the Americas, and then he won the Cookout 400 at Martinsville. Denny Hamlin won the Food City 500 at Bristol and Toyota Owners 400 at Hills Hope Track in Richmond, which both wins I did not like. Daniel Suarez won the InBetter 400 at Atlanta. Kyle Larson won the Pennzoil 400 at Las Vegas. When you go through our reminding of the winners, if you see a race in bold, that means they also won both stages in the race. Now, if you see it in all caps, they did it from the pole, and if it's all caps and bold, they did it from the pole and swept both stages. Christopher Bell won the Shiners Children's 500 at Phoenix. Chase Elliott recently joined this trip. Well, okay, Tyler Wright did. Auto Trade Echo Park Automotive 400 at Texas. And Tyler Reddick won the Geico 500 that we just had at Talladega. Our 2024 Xfinity Series winners. Shit, I did this totally wrong. It's okay, I'm not gonna fuck with it. Austin Hill won the United Reynolds 300 at Daytona. Immediately backed it up the next week with the Raptor King, the Tough 250 at Atlanta. John Hunter Nemechek won the Luna at Las Vegas. Chandler Smith won the Call 811.com every gig, every time 200 at Phoenix. And Toyota Care 250 at Richmond. Kyle Larson won the Focus Health 250 at Circuits of the Americas. Eric Almirola won the Dude White 250 at Martinsville. Sam Mayer won the Indy's Frozen Custard 300 at Texas. Jesse Love won the Ag Pro 300 at Talladega. Our Truck Series. Christian Eckes won the Rutherford Truck Race at Bristol and Long John Silver's 200. Even though Kyle Busch did it first. Now, here's the reason why I decided to do Christian Eckes over Kyle Busch. Christian Eckes is a Truck Series regular. Kyle Busch won the Freight 208 at Atlanta and SpeedyCash.com at Texas. Won both stages to do it. Nick Sanchez won the Fresh from Florida 250 at Daytona. Rajah Caruth won Victoria Voice 300 at Las Vegas. And Corey Heim won the XPEL 225 at Circuits of the Americas. Now, education time. Now, originally I was going to do the scoring loops. Scoring loops are a lot like the pit road timing lines, but you don't see those. Anyway, let's talk about it. Speeding penalties are the most common penalty in NASCAR. They will say something like, Kyle 8, too fast, section 10. I picked on my favorite driver, just for example. Depends on if you're green or yellow for the penalty the driver has to serve. If we are green, it is a pass-through penalty. If we are yellow, tallying of the longest line. Let's look at 3 examples. Okay, so this is these are the pit road timing lines at Dover International Raceway. Where we'll be heading to this week. Dover is a 35 mile per hour speed limit. At a photo I attached all drivers from where this yellow line is to where this yellow line is. All drivers have to drive 35 miles an hour through all 15 of these sections. As you can see, these are split up into sections. Now, I said the 8 was too fast in section 10. Now, let's say the 8 pits. Now, they know if you're pitting or not because let's say it's exiting, too fast section 10 exiting. Let's say his pit box is where my finger is. Looks like pit box number 35. Or 25. I can't tell here from this photo. Okay, we're gonna be using the example I used in all 3 scenarios here. In all 3. Okay. Now, they will call him for too fast exiting. Now, let's say again but his pit box is right there. Too fast entering. It's kind of impossible to get a speeding penalty in your section. By the way, I've only seen it happen like maybe 2 times. Okay, this is Talladega, where we just were at recently. Again, number 8, too fast, section 10. Alright? So this one is a 55. This one's a little bit more faster, 55 miles an hour, from this yellow line to this yellow line. Now, number 8, too fast, section 10, but we'll say too fast exiting this time. We'll say his pit box is like right here. Alright? Too fast exiting. Because we'll say he went 61. There is a 5 mile per hour tolerance. Situation number 3, we're on road course. Number 8, too fast, section 10 again. But this one's definitely entering because there's no pit boxes in play where my hand is. No, too fast exiting. Alright, his pit box is right here. Section 10. Yeah, well, his pit box has to be in one of these sections. But we'll say, and it's 35 miles an hour, say he was going 42. So, it's from, now there's not a yellow line we can use for reference for entering, so we'll just use this line right here, and we'll use this line right here, where my fingers are. So, where my fingers are is roughly, and at some point, anybody can get busted in these sections. Now, I just used the random thing I said, section 10, as your fast exiting. You have to maintain that, this is Sonoma's. You have to maintain 35 miles an hour through the whole time you're going through pit road. We're actually, next 2 slides are, we're going to look at real quick, are pit road speed limits for all the tracks. So, I'm just going to go through the ones that NASCAR currently uses. At Atlanta Motor Speedway, you have to drive a maximum of 45. Auto Club, okay, we don't go to Auto Club anymore. Bristol is 30. Charlotte Motor Speedway on the Oval, which we will be on for the Coco 600, 45. Charlotte Roval 40. Chicago, we go 40. Circuits of Americas, we go 40. This doesn't really matter. The Clash, LA. Darlington, we go 45. Daytona, 55. Dover this weekend, 35. Gateway Motorsports Park is 45. Homestead is 45. I would probably assume the same is going to be for the, even though it says road course right here, I would say it's probably going to be the same for the Oval, which is 40 for Indianapolis. Kansas is 45. Las Vegas is 45. Martinsville is 30. I'm just going through the couple ones. Michigan is 55. Nashville is 45. New Hampshire is 45, which is that's a surprise. North Wilkesboro, we will be there next month. The All-Star race is 30. Phoenix is 45. I'll cycle back to Phoenix in just a second. Pocono is 55. Richmond is 40. Sonoma, looks like Sonoma's this year just went up to 40. Talladega is 55. Texas is 45. Watkins Glen is 40. I say let me cycle back to Phoenix. If you want a championship 4 drivers, you have to obey the speed limit the whole race, because if you break the speed limit the whole time, that could cost you a championship. Real quick, what is that second column? That is caution pace speed. No one will get a speeding penalty for that, because everyone else knows better who drives than pace car speed. What's my picks for Dover? Pick number 1, I have Martin Truex Jr., who's a 4-time Dover winner. Now, I bolded the races, a couple of these races for a reason. When we get to one of my other picks, I will discuss why I did that. 2007 Autism Speaks 400. 2016 Citizen Soldier 400. 2019 Gender RV 400. 2023 Wolf 400. Alex Bowman was the 2021 Dryden 400 winner. I do see him possibly getting a win this year, and it's probably going to come here. Chase Elliott, 2-time Dover winner, 2018 Genders Outdoor 400 Dover edition, because we had like 5 races that year called the Gender Outdoors 400. And 2022 Darren Max Driving 400 winner. That you also know that one is in bold. I'm going to go through my other picks and then I'll explain why. Kyle Larson was 2019 Drayton 400 and runner-up to Bowman in 2021. Kyle Busch is the 3-time Dover winner, 2008 Best Buy 400, 2010 Autism Speaks 400, 2017 Apache Warrior 400. And Ross Chastain has had several top 5s at this racetrack ever since we got the next gen car. Top 5s in all his full-time starts at tracks like Dover. The only other track that races like Dover is Nashville, in which he does have a win there. So, and he did finish runner-up Martin last year. Had a huge run on him. My dark horse, Ty Gibbs. So why is 3 of Truex's Dover wins voted and one of Chase Elliott's Dover win voted? Well, Dover as of lately does have a little bit of a reputation for racing on Monday. So the races voted are races that have been done on a Monday at Dover, which I personally don't like because they schedule it for the same weekend in Dover, and all those weekends, I don't know about the 2007 race, but definitely 2019, 2023, 2022, and I will throw in 2018's spring race. All were on the same weekend, first weekend of May or last weekend of April, and they all had to be done on a Monday. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if not, too bad. Like, sub, comment, favorite, but NASCAR will be awesome. Favorite page on the hate. See you later, and check flags in the air. See you next week.